it's Stephie D. Welcome back to Stephie D Creates. Today we're going to be making one of my favorite projects, photo coasters. Yes, that's me and my dad. I put us on a coaster. They make awesome gifts. You can wrap them up with some ribbon. You can put pictures on them. You can put motivational sayings on them. Whatever you'd like, anything goes. You're going to be amazed at how easy they are to make, so come craft with me, Stephie D. Here's what you're going to need. Tiles. You can get these at any hardware store. They're very inexpensive. Make sure you get enough for your set. I buy them in sets of 4. Mod Podge, and a foam brush, a piece of felt, sealant, scissors, a hot glue gun, and lastly, what you want to put on your tiles. Print them out in the same size that your tiles are. So my tiles are 4x4, so my images are 4x4 as well. You can print out your favorite pictures from Facebook or Instagram or motivational sayings, whatever you'd like to go on your tile coasters, it's up to you. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to cut out our images. I'm just going to cut along the lines, trying to keep it as straight as possible. Once you have them all cut out, we're going to put them on the tiles. So take your tile and your Mod Podge and your brush. If I can get it open. Use a thin layer of Mod Podge on your tile as your base coat. So just dip it in there, get it nice and covered, and just do a light layer of Mod Podge on your tile. Take your first image and center it on your tile. You want to start from the center and push out towards the edges, smoothing it all the way around. Just like that. Now repeat with all of your tiles. You might get some on your fingers, and that's okay. Just try not to smear it on your picture. Once you have all 4 of your images placed on your tiles with Mod Podge, you want to let them sit for about 15 to 20 minutes. Then you're going to apply another layer of Mod Podge on top. So you're going to take your tiles with the images on them and just do a very thin layer of Mod Podge on top. And make sure you get a good coating all around the edges, and that your brush strokes are in the same direction for when it dries. Now repeat with all 4 of your tiles, giving them a nice second coat, and let them sit for another 20 minutes. After you've finished your top coat, and do a second coat on top. So you're going to take your tiles again and do a second coat on top. Once you've done all 4 of your tiles and given them a second coat, again, let it sit for another 20 minutes. Once all your tiles have completely dried, we're going to add the back to them. You can use either cork or felt, but I prefer using felt. You're going to measure out the size of your tiles. We know these are 4x4 inches, and so you're going to do 8 across and 8 down. Once you have that measured out, you're going to cut it. Once you have your squares cut, they are going to be a little bit big if you cut them 8x8. We're going to trim them because we want them to have just a little bit of a border around them for the coasters to sit on. You're going to take your coat, your felt, and I just measure it out just to see which sides need a little bit of a trim, and then trim them. If it doesn't go all the way to the edge, that is totally okay. It's going to give it a little platform for the coaster to sit on, so you're all good. Once you have your felt cut out, we're going to hot glue it. And take your hot glue gun and go around 2 sides, pretty close to the top. Lay your felt on top and push down over the hot glue on the sides that you have put the hot glue on. Once that's done, do the remaining 2 sides. Now you have your backing on there and you have your tile. Almost there. Once all of your tiles have their backing on them, you're going to put them outside and we're going to seal them with this sealer. What this does, it makes it waterproof. It adds a little bit more gloss to it. If you are going to use them as coasters, you want them to be waterproof, so when drinks spill, if they drip on them, they're going to be totally fine. Put them outside on a piece of newspaper, a piece of cardboard, wax paper, whatever you have around. Spray them with an even coat of this sealer. Make sure you are in a well-ventilated area. This does smell, so you want to make sure you are in a garage or outside. And let it sit out there for a couple of hours, if not overnight if you can. And there you go. Now you have your own set of tiles that are homemade. They make amazing gifts. Everyone will love them. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time. So that's a wrap on this project. If you liked it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. As always, follow me on social media at Stephie D Creates, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And you'll find all the instructions for this project on my blog, stephiedcreates.com. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.